Hey everyone, this is Troy Trojan about Big Land 7. Sandrock, Butane, and I would like to thank all who've pledged their support for this fun-filled event. This is by far the longest break we've ever taken between events. It's actually over 1 year. Sandrock just completed his degree while working full-time and playing Daddy. That's why I put this event together to help out. We like to do these a couple times a year. However, the turnout of this event is going to determine our plans for the fall. We no longer have the small venue on Shawano Avenue where we're able to leave all of our things set up ready for us, just walk in and go. So it's our plan just to have the larger events at this point. So Big Land 7 coming up in just 2 weeks, or just under 2 weeks, and we're super excited. So far on Facebook we have 35 people out of the 50 that we had kind of set the cap at, and there are actually a handful of people that haven't used Facebook to sign up, so that number is actually closer to 40. Our goal is to get larger games of both Battlefield 2 and Desert Combat going, and we really want complete participation from the attendees while we schedule these. So same thing goes for the Tech Bowl Super Bowl tournament. Hey, don't worry, most of the folks that are going to play it have never played it or have minimal time in the game. We just want you to participate, add to the spectacle. Those of you that have been part of the Street Fighter tournaments, button mashing, that's laughter from the crowd. That's what we're going for, having a good time, trying something different. So there's going to be plenty of time for open gaming outside of those games, so if you can just agree to be a part of that, we'd really appreciate that. The rest of it, you can do what you want. There's going to be plenty of time after hours in between some of these sessions. So moving on, just as a FYI, a lot of us have gotten older and we started having kids, and if you're a good gaming parent, you pass your ways on to the minions. So that being said, you're going to see some smaller people walking around, so please watch your language. Doesn't mean that you can't yell, you can't scream. Have a fantastic time. Just keep the famous 4-letter words out of it. Also keep the desktop backgrounds appropriate for said audience and anything that you might wear. For those of you that have kids under the age of 16, if you've had, or if you'd like to have them come along but you don't think they'll be there for the duration of the event, especially if you've got real small ones, we'll let them in for $10 per paid adult. So just don't forget to have a waiver filled out when you come. We do have a link on the page for that. Otherwise, we will have some printed out if you forget. But if you have that pre-printed ready to go, you can kind of get right into the setup part. So it is your responsibility to make sure they have their own functional computer. Please don't bring them if they don't have something to use. If you need to find something, we can help you locate something if you don't have it for them. There isn't a whole lot of requirements for what we're playing, but you do need a computer. So on that note, both Desert Combat and Battlefield 2 don't have they really require minimal 3D acceleration. These games are over 10 years old. If you have a computer that runs, it should have no issue playing those games. Just don't forget to bring the earbuds and not speakers for them. We will be closing the prepay after Memorial Day, so don't forget to take advantage of that $5 discount that you get. All the links are, again, all over the event page. Message me if you have trouble finding those. As far as the schedule goes, we're going to have the doors open no later than 4 p.m. on Friday for the registration and setup. We'll put a blast out on Facebook if we're ready to go before then. Ideally, I like to see people in a Battlefield 2 server, really 6 or 10 more folks. I'm saying by 6 o'clock with 10 or more folks in it by then. So hopefully a good portion of the attendees make it right at the beginning. Please eat, to get filled to the brim before you come, or bring food along so that you can eat while you're gaming so you don't interrupt the flow. We don't want people coming and going and have half the server filled. Butane's going to take over around midnight to manage the event after hours at some point as folks step out to catch some rest. Here's my minion. We like to see the Battlefield. This will be the perfect opportunity for open gaming once people start kind of winding down to rest a little bit. Some of you guys are second shifters that are going to be up till 2, 3, 4 in the morning. Butane's going to run the show then. That's a good time for the account-based gaming because a lot of the young ones are going to be gone. So I know that some of those have a little bit of a higher age rating. Good time to play those games. Battlefield 2 and Battlefield 3 would be kind of in that theme. We can't run servers because it's all account-based, internet-based, but go ahead and run those. If you don't own them already, super cheap. Go ahead and pick them up. Usually $5-10 a pop, and they're super fun. So As far as the Tecmo Super Bowl tournament is concerned, registration is going to close at 9 a.m. We're going to kick it off at 10 o'clock sharp. We don't want to spend all day doing that. I've got 2 trophies. This is the losers bracket, the Frank Reich bracket, and the QB Eagles bracket for the winning for that. So that's what you get to take home if you win. It's just for fun, something different. We're going to have as many as 10 Nintendos in place. We are doing the legit CRT screen, so it's going to be a very authentic experience. We will be streaming the event via Twitch, so any shares you can put out there via our Facebook page will be helpful, both now and during the event, so people that are interested in checking out that stream can. We ask that you minimize your internet usage during the tournament so that we can make that stream lag free. The tournament is going to hopefully end early in the afternoon. It just depends on how many actual willing participants we have. Again, I'm hoping everyone who comes will play, but that remains to be seen. But don't forget to dress for the event. So I'm wearing Aaron Rodgers jersey. Hey, bring something, if you got a football jersey or a classic gaming t-shirt, maybe even something military themed to go along with the Battlefield franchise, that would be awesome. So consider the age of your audience when you go ahead. Show that to your brother. And there he goes. So that minion won't be there. The older one will be, though. So I don't have a contest next time, maybe, but dress for the event, have some fun with it. Usually the air conditioning's pretty good, so you don't have to worry about being overheating there. We got that pretty under control. Also, after the tournament's ending, at some point before kind of Desert Combat kicks in, we're going to go ahead and turn all those down. Might leave one up just in case someone wants to mess around. We really want people to focus on the Desert Combat, kind of get the Nintendo out of our system, back to PC gaming. So, just kind of wrapping up, we're going to like to see right after the tournament, grab your meal because we want to plow right into Desert Combat and not have too many interruptions with that. Again, get as many people. If we can get, the game can hold up to 64 people. If we can get every person in the land in that game, I think that'll be pretty awesome. So don't forget to prepay if you're going. Take advantage of that discount, and we'll see you 4 o'clock the 29th. And message me if you have any questions, or leave a post up on the GBLM site, and we'll make sure to get that answered for you. Thanks, guys. We'll see you then.